everyone, my name is Jana Vibugao, and today we will find out what will happen if we put baking soda and vinegar together in a bottle. Before we begin this experiment, let's remember some important safety measures. Wear a lab coat or apron to protect your clothes from spills. Tie back long hair and avoid loose clothing that may knock over materials. Wear face mask and wear gloves to avoid direct contact with vinegar or baking soda. Before we proceed in the experiment, prepare the plastic bottle, the baking soda, the vinegar or the white vinegar, and the measuring cup or measuring spoons. And don't forget your balloons for this experiment. Label your balloon with trial number 1 to 6 so you don't mix them up. In this part, I am using a measuring spoon to measure the baking soda. Since this is my first trial, I'm adding 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda into the balloon. To make this easier, please use a funnel. Trust me, because if you don't use one, you might end up struggling like I did. I will now open the white vinegar and I will measure 25 ml or 5 teaspoons of vinegar into the empty soda bottle. Note that in every trial, there will be always 25 ml or 5 teaspoons of white vinegar. Carefully stretch the balloon over the bottle mouth without letting the baking soda fall in yet. Hold the balloon upright and shake the baking soda down into the bottle. Let the reaction finish. Normal freezing, the balloon will inflate with CO2 gas. Now remove the balloon, tie it, and measure its circumference using a string and a ruler if no measuring tape. But if you have a measuring tape, measure it using the measuring tape. So this is how I measured the circumference of my balloon. I followed the same process, and what will change is the amount of the baking soda inside the balloons. Bottle 1, I measured 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda. In bottle 2, I put 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda inside the balloon. And for bottle 3, I measured 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and placed it in the balloon. For bottle 4, I used 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. For bottle 5, I measured 1 full teaspoon of baking soda. And finally, for the bottle 6, I added 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking soda into the balloon. Once all the balloons were ready, I carefully fixed them to the mouths of the bottles. Then one by one, I lifted each balloon so the baking soda fell into the vinegar inside the bottles. The chemical reaction between the vinegar and baking soda produced carbon dioxide gas or CO2, which made the balloon start to inflate. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the whole video because it will get too long and my phone got full storage and I have a hard time exporting it. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the clips and thank you for watching.